Hi guys, so tonight I wanted to talk to you a bit about something we call the work journal in Montessori. So I think one of the things that's a little bit hard to comprehend is that the children do get to choose what to do in their work cycle in a Montessori school. And you kind of have this image of the children just wandering around, choosing work. How do we know what they're choosing? How do we know what they're doing? What is the responsibility that comes with that freedom? Because in Montessori, this could be a whole other video. With freedom, we have to give responsibility. So if we are giving the child lots of freedom, we would also give them lots of responsibility. So basically the work journal, in a perfect world, what the children do is they record the time they start a work, they write it down, and they record the time they start the next work. That is a really hard kind of journal for some children to do. First, they have to be able to write. They have to remember to carry their journal around with them. And there are some children that do a journal that way. Other children, they just write the date and they write the works as they go. Some children do it kind of before we reflect at the end of our work cycle, and they'll write down what they've done for the day all at once. So it's kind of like your diary. Everyone's diary is different, and everyone records the work that they do every day in a different way. And obviously the first ones, when they first start with us, we sometimes write what they do for them, or they might draw pictures of what they've done if writing isn't their thing yet, until they're, kind of comfortable to do a journal. And I guess what we try and emphasize with the children, though, is that you have this, wonderful opportunity to choose your work and work on things that are meaningful for you too. But you also have the responsibility to be accountable for what you're choosing and have a record of what you're doing. And so what we do is we use these work journals in our conferences that we do every 2 weeks. And the child brings their journal, and our children also have a red and green folder, which has the green folder has uncompleted work and the red folder has completed work, and they bring it to the conference and we look through their journal, and with the new ones or the younger ones, how is their journal going? Are they managing to write the date? Are they managing to record their works accurately? To give you an example, one boy was kind of using a new page every time, and we talked about, you could actually rule off, and so that was one of his goals in his journal. And we actually talk about the content of the journal. So we go, I see you've been doing a lot of math here. Is there some project you're working on? Or I see you haven't done much language. Is there a reason? Are you not really interested in? Are you working on something else? So we look at the balance of work in their journals as well. But I have to say with the little ones, it's really, you're looking at the process of actually starting to, be accountable for what you're doing in a day. That is a way that the children take responsibility for their work choices, and record what they're choosing and look at their balance of work and what areas they're visiting. In their journals, I bought a couple to have it so you can see. So that's just, a basic one. He's written the date and the works that they've done, and they might draw a little picture. I have to hold it up a bit closer. And then some of them are a bit more elaborate. So you can see they've coloured it in. But this one hasn't got the time yet either. And you know what? And because we like to model the teachers, we also have a work journal, and I carry this round with me to every lesson and record my works and any notes in it. So I guess we're expecting the children to be accountable for their work, so we also do the same as we're going round. And I think having your own journal really helps you feel the struggles that the children have sometimes, like, but I just keep leaving it in places, and I forgot to bring it with me to my last work, and helps, at class meetings when you get together to kind of create systems that help all of us become accountable for our work and record our work choices. But the journal is meant to be used as a record. It's not meant to be used as a way of planning. Sometimes you do use it as a way of planning for children who need a bit more structure, but really, the ultimate goal, if we're scaffolding a journal, is to get them to write as they go. So they can really, if they're really interested in a topic, they can go into depth and not know, now I need to move on to the next thing on my plan. But yeah, that's just hopefully a little insight to a way the children record their work, and one of the responsibilities that comes with the freedoms of getting to choose their work.